Friends, today is Monday, the 20th of July. We're back in my study, doing a little work today and getting a little late. I need to get this video finished and get it out to you. But once again, just a few words today on the Gospel of St. Matthew, our Gospel reading from the 12th chapter. And the scribes and Pharisees once again come up to Jesus and they address him as teacher. In the Gospel of Matthew, that's always an indicator of unbelief, disbelief. So we know something of disbelief and testing of Jesus is coming. And so they say, "Teacher, we wish to see a sign from you. We wish to see a sign from you. Give us a sign, show us a sign." And Jesus, probably exasperated at the request for a sign, says that this is an evil and unfaithful generation seeking a sign. And the only sign that will be given to it is the sign of Jonah. And that must have been very cryptic and perplexing for the scribes and the Pharisees. We, of course, with our tradition, have a sense of what it is. We know what takes place at the death, the burial, and the resurrection of Jesus. Jonah, of course, was a Gentile who was told to go and preach to the Ninevites and to ask them to repent. And of course, he's very hesitant to do this, gets thrown overboard by the sailors, and ends up in the belly of a whale, where he existed and lived for 3 days and 3 nights before he was spewed up onto the shore and began his preaching. Jesus, likewise, 3 days, death, burial, resurrection. And thus the only sign that is given is the greatest sign, and that sign is the resurrection itself, the resurrection. What about us? What about us today? Don't we too oftentimes ask for a sign? Lord, let me know that you are present. Let me know that you hear me. Give me a sign, and so on. There's nothing wrong with that, really. All of us, we're weak in our faith. We want a sign. One of our prayers, our requests. The only time it becomes problematic is when we don't see all the signs that are already among us, to see with the eyes of faith the presence of Christ, the breaking into the world of the kingdom itself. You might ask yourself, well, what are those signs? Where are they? Well, think of all the healthcare workers today putting their lives at risk for us, assisting people, the love and the care of God shown through them. Probably each of us could think of some incident, even recently, in which God has shown his love and care to us. I can recall just a few days ago, I was driving on the freeway. A semi-truck was passing me on the left, and just as it was passing me, one of its tires exploded. Nearly knocked me off the road. Such an explosive sound and frightening sound, followed by tire rubber coming off of that truck, hitting my windshield, hitting the side of the car. I couldn't see out the windshield. It was so full of rubber and tire. But I made it through. Held onto that wheel, and my car really was without any damage. I thank my guardian angel for that. And miracles happen every day. If we have the eyes of faith, there are miracles that happen every day. We just have to open our eyes to them. Think of the beauty of nature itself. The beauty of nature itself all around us, especially these days where we have these sunny days. Signs are given to us constantly. We just need to open our eyes to see them. Hold that thought and We'll see you tomorrow.